All right, welcome to the Tejano Time podcast on this Sunday fun day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching on every Sunday at 8 p.m. right here as to the Tejano Time podcast. And for the very first time, I would like to welcome Keana. That's right, it's the Keana Huerta, and she is from New Mexico. All right, the upcoming rising star in the Tejano industry.
Hey.
And hey, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us and being here on the
Hi.
show.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody.
It's wonderful to have you. You know, you're coming off of a few performances today and the parade and all that great stuff. Tell me how that went.
It was really cool. So my community was celebrating Dia de los Muertos a little bit early. And so they had our Silver City Museum put together this really cool parade and this awesome event at the museum. So I got to perform there for about 45 minutes. I sang some Adele and I threw in a Whitney Houston song, but it was pretty cool. And then after we had a really cool parade with the community, and I had a haul butt all the way back into town to go to another show that was
Wow.
happening. That was only about 15 minutes away, so it wasn't too bad. And I finished it off, and now I'm
Now you're here.
here.
Just closing out the evening right here on the Hello Time
Hmm.
podcast with myself, Keith Leal. So we definitely appreciate you taking the time to be with us here this evening to share your music, of course, with everybody that's out there in our, our area or here in Houston and surrounding areas, wherever they may be watching from. And not just here, they're watching from all over the place. So, a shout out to everybody that's watching. Please make sure you guys share the live right now as well. We definitely want to get some people in here so that way we can get a little bit more people to know who Keana is, where she's from and all that great stuff. So, again, she's coming off a few performances today, parade. What part of New Mexico are you from?
I'm from Grant County, New Mexico, so it's kind of in the Silver City area.
Yeah, and you were just mentioning earlier that we here in Texas are still waiting. We are humid, I would say. It's
It's
very hot
cold.
still over here, and it's cold over there where you're at.
Yeah.
So we're expecting that cold weather to hit us. I guess sometime tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, overnight, Monday night into Tuesday. So we're
Yeah.
definitely waiting on that. So awesome, but you're already in all that. So
I
that's
hate it.
and you hate it. You hate it, and we're waiting on it. Well, at least I know I am because I can't say that for everybody here because there's
Yeah.
some people that don't like it as well. But yeah, most definitely. So good luck to you on that. You know what I mean? Like you said, you live up in somewhere in the mountains out there, and it's pretty darn
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah. And then it gets warm, and then I get happy, and then it's back to cold, and I'm sad. But
Yes, for sure. So tell me a little bit about your latest current single that you have out right now, which was released from Shell Shock 3 Records. The single that you have out right now,
so
that's your first debut single, correct?
yeah,
That's your debut. Yes.
that's my very first song, working with Shelly, my very first produced song as well. It was released in March, but I still say that its momentum is still going very strong. Thank you guys so much to all my listeners for supporting me on this journey. I really love Superhéroe as a first song. I believe it was great.
Hmm.
It was a kind of a more traditional Tejano song, and hopefully in the upcoming ones, I'd like to keep them in the Tejano realm. Um, I might throw in a country song, you never know, but Superhéroe is a song about heartbreak and overcoming obstacles and challenges with that.
Hmm.
And I feel like at the time, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I've never, thankfully, that's the word,
Yeah.
I've never really experienced really, really bad heartbreak. I experienced losses, but I tend to stay away from those situations.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I get you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Now, again, the music is out. It's already available, and we're going to hear the song. We're going to get everybody to get a listen to that here in just a few more minutes. But
Yes.
the music is out. It's available on all digital platforms. Great song, people. Check it out.
Thank you.
We're going to definitely play it for you guys out there in just a few minutes. But you had something that was very special to you that you visited a school very recently with Dolores Huerta. Tell me a little bit
I
about
did.
that visit.
So it was really cool. I actually was invited to sing for Dolores Huerta because we shared our same last names.
Hmm.
We're not related, unfortunately, but I feel like we're connected because we're both
Connected.
Huertas. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, I was performed recently in Deming. She had came down for the morning, and it was a beautiful production, a beautiful event put on by the Cesar Chavez Charter School, and they had mariachis. I was able to sing three songs, corridos for her, corridos about her.
Hmm.
Um, and at the end, I was able to give her just a white rose, just to commemorate all her accomplishments. And she has inspired me so much. It was a really cool full circle moment because um, being a Huerta, I was super inspired by her story, and she actually pushed me to run for councilwoman for my town, and it was awesome just finally meet like my celebrity, and I really enjoyed it.
That's outstanding. Well, we're glad you do, and it definitely showed during the performance and some of the videos you have there on your social media pages on Facebook. So you were very excited about that. That I can
Yeah.
honestly say you were excited to have, to be there to perform, and at the same time you said you were just like 10 feet away, and you were super nervous.
So I was like, when she walked in, I remember everyone was waiting in there because she can be late. She's Dolores Huerta. Everyone
Yeah.
was waiting for her
See,
to show up, and when she walked in, it was like relief, but oh my gosh, she's here. You could feel the tension in the room. It was amazing.
outstanding, outstanding. Yes, it definitely showed. I mean, that's just amazing. And then for you to come across that and actually have to go out there and perform, wonderful, wonderful, great things
Yeah.
happening with Keana Huerta right now. As the new from New Mexico, okay, guys. So as to go out and search her name. She's on social media. Go out there and add her to your friends list and whatnot, or follow her. Keep up with the latest on what's going and happening with her. But what's good right now? So how's life other than that been treating you?
I really like it. I'm actually a full-time college student right now, working on
Okay,
my prerequisites for nursing school. And I'm
wonderful.
loving the college life outside of high school. I'm not treated like a baby anymore, which is great. I can go buy lunch and play ping pong whenever I want, but I'm really enjoying it. Things have been good, and it's been fast, very fast paced, and
Outstanding.
I'm
Wonderful.
pretty busy sometimes, but I always make time
Yes.
to relax and watch some Twilight.
Ro- Some Twilight. Yes.
Yes, I'm
So
a
we
little
did.
obsessed with it right now.
Yeah, and again, we've covered that you just again you had a busy, busy, busy day for being a Sunday. Not too many people can say that. You know what I mean? So you go
Yeah.
out and you do a lot of stuff for the community there in your hometown or your state as well of New Mexico. So we know. Congratulations on that. Props to you for always backing your city, your state, for whatever it is to be involved in the community. It's
Yeah.
always great that the artists to come out and do things like that. You had a couple of sets that you did today, and then also a parade that you attended. So yeah, amazing Sunday. And to top it off, right
It
now
was so
she's here.
cool. Yep.
Yes, it has to be. It has to
It
be.
couldn't have been better. It couldn't have been better.
So let's talk a little bit about how you got involved in the music business. How
Oh,
how
okay.
old were you, and how did this the whole thing come about? And even
Uh,
with the Shell Shock records, how did you get to
okay.
sign there? Let's go
Whew.
into detail of that.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Just kidding. I'll go. I'll go. Okay.
As long as it ain't
So,
4 hours, okay? Sorry, I had
but
to add that in
okay.
there.
I know. Okay. Okay. So it all started. I was about 4 years old, and I had watched. I don't know if it was Whitney Houston or it was somebody who was singing the national anthem. Um, and I just learned a couple words. I was young, and I sang the song for my parents, and they really liked how it sounded. They kind of heard I had like a little, maybe just a little ear for music, and I just kept singing to myself for a couple years. And then it kind of spread in my family that I liked to sing.
Hmm.
And one day, my auntie Kathy pushed me to sing the national anthem, which I'd been working on it for like a little bit because
Hmm.
I guess it was my song.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And so she pushed me to sing at a basketball game. And I was young. I don't even remember. We have video, and I was a baby. And it was so cute. I had one of those little kid voices. But
Hmm.
ever since then, the school called me back to keep singing. Word spread about singing the national anthem, and I started doing it across the community. And from the community, it spread across the state into other states. And I
Wow.
eventually I did my toes in theater for a little bit while I found my voice. And I got a message about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, about a band in town that needed a singer because, they had split up for a little bit. They were
Hmm.
trying to form a new band, and, they needed a lead. So I
Right.
was like, oh, I can sing. And so I tried it out. And at that point, I was just singing English. And I didn't sing a lick of Spanish. No
Hmm.
cumbias, no Tejano, no
Nothing.
nothing. Okay. So I walked into there and I was like, I know who Selena was. Okay. I know, but I was like, uh, I'll
Yeah.
try it. And so I tried my best, learned a couple songs with them. And eventually we were performing. And the couple performances landed us at the Wardsburg Tejano Fiesta.
Wow.
And
Okay.
word was also still spreading I sang the national anthem. So they invited me to sing the national anthem before our set. I was like, sure, I'll do it.
No
Little
problem.
did I know, yeah, I love that song. But little did I know, a promoter from Tucson, Arizona, Fanny Girl, if you're familiar with her, she had sent my video to Shelly, who was at the time looking for artists to kind of start working with,
Hmm.
like new artists for the Tejano scene. And the rest was history. We started working with each other, and it was all from the national anthem. So my very first song I learned turned out to be one of the greatest influences of my music career.
Outstanding. That
That's
is
pretty
wonderful.
crazy.
It's a great story. It is a definitely
Yes.
a great story. You know what I mean? And I've heard that story. I want to say when Shelly was here not too long ago, she did mention that. Right? And actually, she is actually watching. I've heard the story that
Yay,
she had.
Shelly!
She's there. She says, "Hola, cola." She's there. She's there. Definitely. A big shout out to Shelly Lattis watching. Thank you for having Keana anytime, of course, anytime. We have to shine the light on some of these upcoming stars here that need to be in the spotlight. You know, I mean, you have a great voice, you have great music, and your single came out, and then you're just idling there. So I was like, well, let's bring her back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you've been on the radio show before with Rick Duran, the Joker, which is
Yes.
also watching. So shout out to Ricky as well.
Hi, Rick.
Yes. Angel Jimenez is watching as
Hi,
well.
Angel.
Says hi, y'all. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Good evening to you. Javier is watching. We've got quite a few people here watching here. Let's see. Says right here. She says. Let's see. Shelly says here. This amazing young woman is going to change the world with her beautiful heart and talent.
Well, stop.
That's
Today has been an emotional day. I'm gonna cry. I've been holding it in. I had face makeup on and I couldn't cry all day.
yes.
Don't.
Yeah, and she also has something else to say. We'll get to here in a minute. Kiana's an amazing vocalist and person. That's what
Thank you.
Angel.
Stop.
Now, Shelly here also.
I'm crying.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It says here, yes, New Year means new music. So
Woo-hoo.
that question has already been answered. So if we had that for you here, watching from Pueblo, Colorado, Mr. Joe Gonzalez as well. Thank you, Joe, for watching in the show. Anybody have any comments or any questions for Keana? Feel free to drop them. She'll definitely try to answer as many as she can. And we appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. Also going out to the Tejano Bluesman who is watching on another page, on our Tejano Time page. We are also live on HoustonTejanoHits.com, YouTube, and also in our group as well. Jose Rosario Gonzalez watching. Thank you so much, my brother. We appreciate you. Joe Villanueva says, this is a this is just a random question. I think he just threw this in there because it's an inside joke. What kind of donut would you be if you had to choose?
A donut.
A donut, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mr. Joe
My thing.
Villanueva.
My thing is short and sweet. That's my,
That's
so glazed.
glazed. There you go, Joe.
Glazed.
She definitely
Classic.
has that there for you. All right, she has that that answer. Well, yeah, your question.
I've
was
been
answered,
thinking
put it
about
way.
that. I've been thinking about that forever.
All day, all day.
Yeah.
On her busy Sunday, all right? So again, guys, welcome back to the show here. Everybody that's watching right now, share the live. We are talking with Keana Huerta. She is from New Mexico, uprising. I mean, she's a rising star right now. I mean, you're definitely gigging there in New Mexico for sure, right? You're
Yeah, a lot.
staying pretty busy.
Yeah, I tried
Outstanding.
to.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, just jump on whatever you can. I guess if you're young and you're hungry, definitely go out there and do it. I mean, you have the voice. Have you ever come across a song that someone has when you're out actually performing, and they go out there and say, "Hey, can you sing this song?" And you know the song, but it's a very difficult song. What song would that be? Do you ever have? Do you have any difficult? I mean,
It happened
difficult
today.
time. Oh yeah.
It happened today.
Yeah. What song was that?
Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You.
Wow. Yeah.
I love that song, but I gotta be warmed up. I gotta be ready.
You got to be ready. And being
Yeah.
cold outside, no, ain't gonna
I
happen.
know.
Yep, and we got another. Ronnie Lucero says here, my favorite, Keana Huerta. He's actually watching in the group. So, Mr. Ronnie, saludo. Thank you so much. And he's in there watching us in the group. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. It says Jose Rosario Gonzalez says you have many fans, including me. So, yes, Mr. Jose Rosario.
Love you,
so he's there.
Jose.
Great guy. He was on the show recently as well. Amazing
Oh.
dude. Amazing talent. He's been, one great. I call him a pioneer in the business. You know what I mean, in the industry. I mean, he's just been so long. He educates a lot of the young folks, and puts them on the right path. And the ones that are, he knows that aren't not ready. He just, shaves them off, and no, and goes on to the next. I mean, he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's looking for. So big shout out to Mr. Jose Rosario. So if it weren't for music right now, Keana, what do you think you would be doing other than your school right now?
I don't think I would be doing it. Okay, definitely. Okay, I'll rephrase that. I would definitely be still on the council for Hurley, of course, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would also be in a little bit more clubs on campus. I try to be involved as much as I can, but sometimes it just gets a little bit too busy, so I have to say no to certain things, just for mental well-being most of the times. Don't want to drive myself crazy, but I would still probably be working. I work as a dual student or a student worker on campus. I feel like if I wasn't doing music right now with myself or with my band, I would be doing music with the mariachi band in Western. A little bit more involved with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Still music.
Yeah. Still music. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, at least you had a plan. You have a backup plan, right?
That's true.
Any hobbies or interests outside of music? I'm sure you have a handful.
I love Twilight. Love Twilight. I will binge watch it all the time. I read Twilight.
Yeah.
I really like to dabble a little bit in makeup, but and I love doing my nails. They're naked right now, but that's like my stress relief. I'll just put on a set. Yeah. I love it. I love doing that.
Quick, you can do that before a show, right? Right in the car.
Yeah. And then lately, it's been my car. My car has been my hobby. I just bought my first car.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's a smart car, 4.2, super tiny. We put a racing stripe on it today. It has like sound system in it. Like I'm jacking it up.
Awesome,
it's like super.
So it's that little small little car, right?
Yeah.
The one I can probably tackle and roll over by myself. You know what I mean?
You can lift it up. You can just push it.
Right. No jack needed.
The wind.
Just lift it right here.
The wind is scary. But
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Jim. I'm glad you got your first car. You know what I mean? And Ricky here says, let's see here. What does Ricky say here? National Anthem is a very intimidating song to sing.
It is.
Definitely. Hello from California. Keana has an awesome voice. And that's from Bobby Castañeda, who is watching.
Thank you.
From California as well. Thank you so much, Bobby. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching the show. And anybody else out there that's watching, we're going to hear that tune here in just a few more minutes. Her latest current single that she's actually promoting. That single has been out for how long now?
Since March.
Yeah. So it's been all over the radio. It's been played here and there. You guys are familiar with it. There's no video on the song right now. Is there any plans on that one, or are you just going to go into the next single release?
I think the next single one will.
You definitely will. Okay, no problem. Not. I just wanted to get that clarified.
You got to pave the way.
Yeah.
You got to work up to it.
Yeah, and 3 performances today, or 2 performances in a parade, you're almost there. You know what I mean? Definitely. We want her to. This is her current single, ladies and gentlemen that are watching out there. This is her current single that's out right now. It is available, okay, on all digital platforms, Shell Shock Records. Tell me a little bit about this song right here that you got. And I want you to introduce your new song to everybody out there but let's hear about the song first.
Okay, we're going to play it right now.
After you finished talking about it, yes.
Cool. So this next song is Superhéroe, my very first Tejano single, produced by the one and only Shelly Lares and Shell Shock Records and LMP Productions. But I hope you guys really enjoy this next song. I put my whole heart into this. As a team, we put our whole heart into this. And we just want to see it get shared and to grow. And
yes.
I hope you guys enjoy.
Yes, definitely, guys. Just check it out right here one time on Tejano Time Podcast, and we'll be right back here in just a few with some more Keana Huerta. Keep it right here.
Vas a estar bien, dijiste, luego te fuiste. Fue lo mejor, huiste, nunca volviste. ¿Qué hice mal? ¿Cómo pasó? Dime sin ti que hago que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Sin lo que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor y aquí dejó tu adiós. Nada importó, mentiste, nunca me amaste. Tuve razón, ya viste, voy a olvidarte. ¿Qué hice mal? ¿Cómo pasó? Dime sin ti qué hago yo. Sin lo que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Sin lo que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor que aquí dejó tu adiós, que dejó tu adiós. Sin lo que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Sin lo que no mata quisiera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor y aquí dejó tu adiós.
Well, there you have it right there. You can get that song. It's available on all digital platforms, all right? Just go out there and stream it. Add it to your playlist, okay? And you heard it right here on Tejano Time Podcast. And again, it's from Rising Star, Keana Huerta, who is live with us here on this Sunday Fun Day. So thank you for joining us here and to everybody that's watching as well. I got a couple of shout-outs here going out to Gil Gonzalez, who is watching as well. Maria Rodriguez is watching. Luisa Gaitan, thank you so much. We appreciate you. So congratulations on your car. That's coming from Ronnie Lucero. Congratulations to you. Yes. And then Joe Villanueva is still watching as well. Gracias. Thank you so much. Everybody out there that's tuned in, whatever, platform you're tuned in on, whether it be on Facebook or also YouTube or whatnot. And thank you so much. We do definitely appreciate you. It says Norma Salazar, a beautiful song, she says as well. So she's watching. Thank you, Norma. Appreciate that and let's see here. Who's this here? Bass treble Martha Chabaris right there. So it's like she's got some dynamite fire and all kinds of great stuff there. I guess they love the song. So yes. And Ricky says we're looking forward to some more great music. Yes, so that's definitely right. So we're looking more, next year is a new year, and expect some new music, ladies and gentlemen, out there from Keana. So again, that was a great song. It has been great voice. You know, you do amazing things with that voice. How do you prepare? How do you keep your voice? From just what do you do to treat it? So it just won't go out of control. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's always been one of my biggest concerns because I do perform and sing a lot, and my voice is very valuable, so I always get proper rest. I drink teas. I have special stuff for my throat, and I learned from the best. I don't whisper.
Oh, wow!
Don't whisper.
Don't whisper.
It's the same as yelling.
Really, I had no clue. Wow. Yep. Oh no, now I know. Shout out to Norma who says hello también also. Once again, she says hello Keith Leal, hello Ricky, saying hello to everybody on the live. So a big shout out to her. Thank you so much. So what are some of the challenges you faced along the way, as a female artist in the industry? I guess I would just say in New Mexico or in Texas as well, or just anywhere that maybe you happen to show up and perform somewhere. Any challenges that you faced, being a female artist?
Thankfully, I haven't experienced anything too drastic. Sometimes, especially when like big things like a single release come out,
Hmm.
you really do learn who your enemies are. I wouldn't say enemies, but like
Right. But no, I hear you.
people's colors like showed, and I
Yes.
feel like that was probably the biggest challenge, accepting that I wasn't gonna be everyone's cup of tea. And that's now I'm okay with it, but when I was younger, that
That was
it would have
affected you.
probably bothered me.
Bothered you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would bother you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah. Definitely, yes. I mean that is not for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's a criticism. You know what I mean? You just take it and run with it. You know what I mean? The best thing you can do is just not say anything. You know, and
Mhm.
just run with it. What you got. You know, you're always going to have someone that's going to not like your music, or someone that's going to
Yep.
love your music, and that's always
Yep.
going to be there regardless. So, you
Yep.
know, what I can say, there's a lot of that. You know, and a lot of artists that in the business we have today, that they're that way. They're quick to badmouth one another, but yet they don't want to get outside of the box themselves. You know, they will stay and they're content with being in one city and one city only, and do not want to expand. And when someone else is actually coming into their territory,
Yeah.
they get upset. No, it's that way. It is that way. There's no doubt about it. It's happening. It happens, and it happens a lot. So
Yeah.
it's sad, but it's true. You know,
Now there
and
shouldn't be any competitions. Like
no,
musicians should support
right,
musicians.
yeah, and it's
Totally.
sad that our industry has that. There's so much. There's just so much of that going on right now, and I see it all the time. I hear it all the time, and for someone just to jump in like that, it's like I'm not going to get into any of that's another whole topic in another show. You know what I mean? And Joe Gonzalez says that was a great song, and he also says it happens here in Colorado as well. So wow,
Yeah.
it's sad but true. But so it's happening everywhere. Yeah. A big shout out to Joe. Thank you, Joe, for sharing that with us as well. Anybody else that say Ruby Serna is watching as well? Don Dontes Green is watching. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Wherever you're watching, you guys are watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments box. We'd like to know that. Let's see here. It says hey for Rio Grande City. He likes the music, and good luck and God bless you. He says there, Ignacio. So big shout out to Gracia. Thank you so much for watching as well. We're here sharing share the live, guys. Okay, Keana Huerta is with us here live on Tejano Time podcast on this Sunday, and just like Ronnie says as well, he loves it. He says he loves the interview. He loves the best. We got the best interviews. Well, we're just about interviewing the artist. We're not here to lollygag. We're not here to start a conversation with somebody in our comments or anything like that. We want to bring the artist to the people to get to know what the artist is all about, her music and her background and whatnot, or just about anybody that's on the show, and that's what we do. That's what we're about, So get it right, people. So anyhow, once again, we do definitely have some more questions here for Keana right now. If you guys have anything that you would like to ask her, drop it in the box as well. We definitely, she'll definitely answer your question as they come in. And any collaborations or let's talk collabs, put it that way. If that opportunity ever came up, I got one comment before we get to that question. Okay, let me get this out of the way right quick. It says, Ricky is watching from a Houston Texans house. LOL. So, I'm so sorry, Rick. Sad that you have to be watching from a Houston Texans house. What happened today, Ricky? What happened? What the heck happened with your Texans? Huh? He's not going to comment on there. So.
What happened?
Yeah, something happened. 0-6 team. They got spanked. Sad. Anyhow, poor Rick. We're going to go back to the comments and the questions that we have here on, the Tejano Time podcast. Collaborations. If that opportunity ever came about for you to collab with anyone in the industry, do you have a particular artist you would like to collab with?
Particular? No. Multiple?
No?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured
I've
that.
thought about this. I dream about this at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Elida, that would be crazy. I heard she came down to Silver City, and I missed her show, and it irks me. Like, when you go to bed and there's this one thing in the back of your mind that keeps
Right.
you up. That's what keeps me up at night.
Wow.
I missed
Yeah.
it. Let me see. Anybody from the Shell Shock family?
Outstanding.
Because I love them
Yeah.
all so much, and their voices are so good.
And they have a lot of talent over there. And there's a lot of the great things
So,
happening over there.
We need
we're
like
talking-
a Shell Shock family collab.
Yeah, Guy Des, he's doing outstanding work right now as well.
Yeah.
So big shout out to him. they've got a lot of amazing artists. The Guy Des, but I mean anybody that's actually asked to release music under that label, or should I say, under signed, not signed. I believe the only artist she has signed right now is El Gallo Des,
Des.
but they still go out there and she releases music for some artists out there. So yeah, I mean they're doing great things over there, and it's only going to get better. As the year next year. Let's see what's in store for next year. I know it's gonna just blow up even more than what it already has. So yeah, it's a big shout out to Shell Shock Records 3 and all the family out there who are just working day in and day out, overnight and whatever, to get things done and all that great stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, that would be awesome. That would be a challenge for you. Not a challenge, but I mean, if you already know some of the artists there, so it's going to make it a whole lot easier than going up to someone else and wanting to do something with someone that you've never actually met. You know what I mean? So yes, definitely.
Yeah, but definitely, if possible, I don't know, but a girl can dream, Shelly.
Yes. That would be amazing. Well, I mean, she's retired, so
I
but that
know.
doesn't say she can't get into the studio. She's not going to go. I don't know
Yeah.
if she's retired from being on the road, but
No pressure or
you can-
anything.
no pressure.
Hey,
We can pitch it.
I'm just imagining. I'm just
Yeah, right. So you ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight, right?
no.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome right there if that ever
I
happens.
live with
that would be great.
regrets.
Yeah. What is the biggest highlight of your musical career right now? You got a highlight that you have right now that's just been huge for you?
Ooh, okay, the Dolores Huerta. But I've sang I'm going back to the national anthem, but I sang at an Isotopes game, and it was their record attendance. Like over 10,000 people were there when I sang. That was so cool. It was such a cool feeling. I got so much free stuff.
Yeah. So that's a
Like a
great highlight
t-shirt.
for you, right?
I walked
T-shirt.
out with a t-shirt, and I say it's free because my parents paid for it, but some stickers.
Yes, you got a lot of you got a whole package there. Huh?
I got stickers, yes.
Outstanding. Yes, that's what we go for.
Yep.
To
No,
get all
really.
that merch and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The giveaways and all kinds of great things. Jose Rosario Gonzalez says Shelly can still record. So man, he just left it at that. So he's gonna.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Definitely. It's there. It's on the table.
I said it. I said it.
You
I
said
said
it.
it. I said it.
Yeah. Keana Huerta is joining us here this Sunday, fun day. All right. So, what is your main goal? Or what are you shooting for right now in your musical career?
This is one of those things where I've never really set any goals particularly. I really don't know what to expect. It's been going really fast. So at this point, I'm grateful for everything that's happening. And, it'd be cool. I think right now my goal is to have a song with a music video in it. That would be so cool.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be
right?
so cool. And
well.
right now I'm just going with the flow. What happens, and I'm loving every part of it.
And you should. You know what I mean? 'Cause like I said, you have amazing voice. Your current single, your debut single that's out right now under Shell Shock 3 Records it's outstanding. It's wonderful, and we want to shed more light on it. That's why we're here today, because I think there's a lot of artists out there that don't get that recognition, don't get recognized for what they have done, or their song will just come out in radio and weeks later nobody wants to play it or something like that. I mean, you deserve another platform to go out there and share your music, and that's why we're here today. So definitely appreciate you taking the time, to watch here. It says here, hello from Lubbock, Texas, Luisa Gaitan. So she's tuned in from Lubbock, Texas. Big shout out to Luisa. Yes, thank you so much for watching here on Tejano Time Podcast. Share the live, guys. If you have any questions for her, do drop them in the box, okay? So, Keana, would you say it's been a rough road right now on the jump start of your career, of your musical deal? Like you said, it's just one song. You just started. It's been, like you said, it's been going pretty fast for you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a rough road. You remember those like playground slides where they were metal and really steep?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And hot as heck in the summer.
No. It's
not that one.
mild weather, but on one of those.
Seesaws, is you want to call it? You're talking about a seesaw?
No, it's not a seesaw. It's like those super high slides that were metal.
Oh, yes.
It's
Definitely.
it's not bumpy, but it's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't even get a chance to enjoy it, and you already hit the bottom, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Okay, it's a slide like this now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's crazy from what it was back then.
With a hacky sack, a potato sack. You're riding on a potato sack on a slide like this.
Oh wow, yeah,
Yep.
that's
Not a
there
rough
you go.
room.
No, she's got it there, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky says here, enjoy she enjoys your, I guess, your wide range catalogs of music. Someone, I'm sure he's talking about you there. So yeah, big shout out to Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate that. He's out in the doghouse right now in his backyard, wondering what the heck happened to his team. All right, so it's the again. Where do you see yourself in about 3 years? What accomplishments do you see yourself accomplishing there? About three to 5 years, should I say? So
I'm
what
gonna
is it?
graduate nursing school by then.
No, outstanding, wonderful.
I'm gonna do that.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, I found out I was gonna get into the program early. Still got to take my T's, but hopefully that'll be done and I'll have a degree. And 3 to 5 years, dang. I want to keep coming back to the in San Antonio. I'm gonna come back to San Antonio.
like fanfare and stuff like that. You know what I mean,
Yes,
or fiesta and
yes.
stuff. You know,
Yes.
awesome.
Because all the action happens in Texas.
Yeah,
And
in
I'm
Texas.
missing out.
Uh-huh.
I'm missing out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it definitely does happen here in Texas. You know,
Yeah.
year in, year out. There's all kinds of great things you can do here, and not just in San Antonio. Everywhere else. In Texas, just to come out and hang out. There's always all kinds of events happening everywhere. You got to go down by the water too out there and get some of the events that they have out there from Shrimpery and all this other great things out there.
Okay.
She's like, okay, that's it. I'm packing my bags. We're going down to Texas.
You're gonna make me stay up at night.
She's gonna start crying, guys. All right. Oh yes. So let's see here. We got nothing on that one there. Everybody that's watching us, say Juan Rosas is watching us as well. Appreciate you, Juan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right here, Maria Rodriguez. Thank you, Maria. Everybody out there that's watching from whatever platform you're watching from, guys. So we appreciate you once again. Tejano Time Podcast, and also on our HoustonTejanoHits.com page, YouTube. We're out there as well. Says the Republic of Texas welcomes you. That is Jose Rosario as well. So amazing.
You know, it'd be really cool in 3 to 5 years, an EP or album.
And I think that's more than enough time for you to complete that. Yeah, I would think you'd probably get that before 3. Maybe, but it's.
I'll put it on the table. It's on the table.
You put it on the table.
It's on the table. It is on the table.
Yes, it is there. Yeah. And her current single is out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, go out and stream it, download it. It's available again, like on all digital platforms. And everyone has their platform. Right here's the cover. You'll look for her cover there on there. Keana Huerta. Keana is in there. Shell Shock Records 3, available on all digital outlets. Okay, so go out there and stream it, guys, or download it, should I say? Add it to your playlist.
Yep.
Keana, being a young artist that right now, a young artist at your age, you said you're still in school and whatnot, and you're doing great things. It would be hard for me to ask you a question to her. Well, what kind of advice would you give for the youngsters? But you were young at one point.
I have advice.
You have advice because you were young at once. You got into the business, or just to sing at what age? What was it again? 14 or earlier than that? Around there, it was around there. So, I mean, you've come a long way from then. What advice would you give to any of the young folks out there, young boys, girls, or everyone, someone that are just out there wanting to get into the music business and do their thing? What kind of advice do you have for them, or would you like to share with them?
Yes, I would say definitely be a yes person. Take every opportunity to sing as you can. Really try and put yourself out there. Start small, but then think big. And also learn to say, this is enough. A lot of times, burnout is a big issue, or not an issue for me, but I personally do not want to experience that. So even though I'm busy and I have like multiple shows a day, I always come home and take time for myself. Remember, it's always important to have fun and to enjoy what you're doing.
Yes,
going out there, getting your name out, and I wouldn't say you have to be a little bit selfish about it, but you have to think about yourself. Why are you doing this? Is this something you see yourself doing? And is this something you enjoy? And once you figure that out and you figure out like the perfect plan, like with work, life balance, it's super cool.
Super cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Fireworks. Explosions. Explosions.
I love your attitude. It's amazing. You know, I don't think I've ever had anybody on the show like just as happy and energetic as you right now. You know,
I try.
I've had some, but it's good. It's a great feeling. It's a great vibe, should I say? All right. So thank you so much for that and sharing that information for everybody that's out there watching, and if you're interested in getting into the music business or whatnot. So she shared a little thing there for you guys out there. Some some information that could be helpful for some of you guys out there that are up and coming and want to do something. Social media platforms. Where can anybody that's watching right now on our live find you on social media? If they wanted to follow you, where could they go?
So primarily, I post a lot on my Facebook and my Instagram. You can find me at Keana Official or Keana Huerta. So KeanaHuerta. It's either Keana Huerta or Keana Official. On TikTok, I've been so neglectful to my TikTok. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's sad.
I look at it and I'm like, dang, what am I doing? Because TikTok is like so good and you can. Oh, I'm not even. I'm gonna stay up at night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay up. I'm not
she's got
sleeping.
something
I'm
else
not
to think
sleeping.
about. Yeah, she's got something else. Alonso Lozano Jr. is watching too. Janie Rios. Thank you so much for watching the show right now. If you're just joining us, we are talking with Keana Huerta, New Mexico. All right, she's out of New Mexico, and she's joined us here tonight to share her music and her story with us. And she did a great job, did an outstanding job sharing her. And she's a great sport, definitely. Expect more new music from her. We're talking next year. Is that in the works very soon? Do you have any information on that you can share? No, or you're not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
I don't know.
You don't know. So I know she said the new music is in the works, Shelly, for the new year. So definitely be on the lookout for that, guys. So
Yeah,
if
that's
you
all you
liked
need to
what you
know.
heard, if you like the
That's all you
song, her voice, and all that great stuff, it's going to be out she'll be in the lab, should I say, cooking it up very, very soon again. So be on the lookout for that. All right. You can again follow her on all her social media pages. If you want to follow her, download her current single right now. It's available on all digital platforms. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay. And we appreciate everybody who took the time to join us here on the show today. To everybody who commented, and let us know where they were watching from and all that great stuff. Ignacio's still out there watching as well. Thank you, Ignacio. Everybody that's tuned in, it's just great to share that. This is new music coming soon. That was from Jose Rosario. So he definitely said new music is coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. Appreciate that, Rosario. Jose, gracias. Thank you so much. So Keana, again, soon. Remember that keyword, soon. So you can sleep tonight. She said soon, right?
Okay, you're right.
Now, before we let you go, Halloween is just around the corner, Keana.
Yeah.
And that's one of your favorite times of the year. I would. That's what I've been hearing. So what are you going to dress up for this year for Halloween?
Okay. Final reveal. Drum roll, please. So, okay. My boyfriend is going to be Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
I'm not going to be Edward Scissorhands' girlfriend. No. You know that scene where Edward Scissorhands is all cutting up the bushes and stuff?
Mm-hmm. You're
I'm gonna be the bush, the dinosaur bush.
Nice.
It's already in the works.
Oh wow! Check that out.
I can't show anything else though.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look at my Facebook or my Instagram page.
There you go.
And you're gonna have to find out. But it's gonna be cool.
Outstanding. Yes. So again, if you want to see the rest of the costume, you're gonna have to, and that's gonna be on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
You'll be wearing that Tuesday. See, so you want to see the rest of it, you're going to have to actually follow her on her Facebook if you're not already following her. She will definitely have the costume on and whatnot. So that's going to be outstanding. Yeah. So everybody's doing big things this year. I've seen all kinds of great costumes all over social media this year. Compared to what it was last year. I mean, they just continue to go out every year and do. Do it do it better than they did the previous year. They always want to top it off from the previous year, and a lot of people do great things with that. So yes, awesome. Can't wait. We'll definitely look at your social media and get some pics from there so that we can share with everybody out there. See, there you go.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it. Keana, we appreciate you taking the time to join us here on the Tejano Time podcast. As always, the door is always open. We appreciate you, your music, and everybody that's supporting you and behind you as well. To Shell Shock Records 3, to everybody in the entire family out there that supports you as well. So again, thank you for being on the show today, and we wish you continued success.
Thank you so much.
And we will definitely keep track on that new single that's going to be hitting the airwaves very, very soon. So guys, if you're out there watching, again, if you're watching right now, follow her on her social media pages so that we can keep track of that. So we definitely want to do that. All right. Have a great evening, Keana. We appreciate you once again, and thank you so much for watching, everybody.